Good afternoon, everyone. Today I'm going to do my PowerPoint presentation, and here are the contents, which are the introduction, overview of the chosen theory, application of theory to chosen development stage, social cultural context of the theory, real life example 1 in social context, real life example 2 cultural context, comparison with another theory, conclusion, and the last thing is the bibliography. Through my introduction, the discussion of human development through childhood growth and changes stands as my presentation's main subject. The main subject of my presentation centers on Piaget's cognitive development theory because it describes how children develop cognition through multiple developments or developmental levels. I selected this theory because it enables understanding of how children learn and develop perception about their surrounding during their early developmental period, around the ages of 3 to 6 years of old. At this stage, children display symbolic thinking by using physical items along with words and mental images as representations, according to Piaget's 1952. The most common intellectual expression in childhood occurs through inexpensive materials, where kids transform a stick into a sword or a box into a car. Cultural observations show that children in my society frequently use pretend games as they learn while exploring their environment. This presentation explores Piaget's theory together with its early childhood applications, as well as cultural link and analysis its relation to another theoretical perspective. Overview of the chosen theory. Jean Piaget's 1952 established his position as a Swiss psychologist focused on how children evolve cognitively during development. According to his perspective, children experience various stages during their development of thinking abilities. During early childhood development, there exists a key phase named the pre-operational stage, which spans from ages 2 to 7. Children start creating symbols, which include pictures and words, to symbolize objects, while also symbolizing their actual experiences. Their cognitive development remains illogical compared to the pattern observed in adult minds. Children typically interpret things based only on their own viewpoints because of egocentrism. The theological framework of Piaget describes why children exist between the ages of 3 and 5, often engage in pretend play. Children employ their creativity to develop fresh thoughts and fresh experiences. The selection of Piaget's theory was motivated by its ability to explain children's developing thought process and their engagement with play activity because I observe this behavior throughout my community. To children developmental stage. Children develop symbol-based representation abilities within the early childhood phase from ages 3 to 6. Children express symbolic thinking by holding sticks to imitate swords or by performing culinary duties with empty kitchenware. As Piaget, 1952, explains his imaginative play act as a fundamental aspect of the pre-operational stage, since children use their mind to recognize the world through pretend activities. Learning language at this childhood stage enables children to develop better communication skills. Children within my culture typically imitate real-life roles by taking on the roles of parents and teachers, as well as shopkeepers through role-playing activities. Social-cultural context of the theory. The learning process for children in my culture heavily depends on play activities. Children participate in storytelling duties with singing and dancing activities, so they learn about cultural traditions alongside social roles. The constructivist theory stated by Piaget, 1952, shows children are responsible for generating their own comprehension of concepts. According to Lev Vygotsky, 1978, children gain knowledge through their social connections with other individuals. According to Vygotsky, children acquire knowledge from social interactions, especially through guided learning experiences rather than individual learning, as Piaget proposed. Children within my culture gain knowledge by working independently and socially, interacting with others, thus validating both learning theories. Real-life example 1, social context. The main activity found regularly throughout my community involves pretend play. Young children between 4 and 5 years old may create pretend scenarios where they act as a teacher by leading small lessons with their staff and children who are younger. The activity represents symbolic thinking, which serves as a fundamental element of Piaget's 1952 theory. The toddler age introduces the ability to use physical items or stimulated behaviors, which stand for alternative things. The stage of pretending allows children to build their thinking abilities and social skills, which Piaget identifies as fundamental. Through this form of play, children learn about different roles as well as relationships, which enables them to prepare for actual life encounters. Real-life example 2 in cultural context. Culture directly impacts child development when observing how children become involved during family activities. My culture expects young children to assist their parents with basic household chores, which include preparing tables and using pretend cooking tools made for children. The interactive play teaches necessary skills for life, as well as children comprehend their duties as family members. According to Vygotsky in 1978, children learn from the social influences of people and culture in their environment. Based on his 1952 research, Piaget indicated that play serves an essential purpose for children's cognitive development because it promotes skill, practice, and intellectual growth. Comparison with another theory. Piaget explained developmental stages of thinking, whereas Vygotsky analyzed learning based on social interaction. According to Vygotsky, 1978, children reach their learning potential through interactions with people who have more knowledge than them, including parents and older siblings. Children master new vocabulary when they communicate with individuals who possess better knowledge, such as the family members. According to Piaget, 1952, children build their thinking abilities without outside help, but Vygotsky claimed that learning process depends on social connections. According to me, the theory of Piaget maintained its relevance in early childhood development since it demonstrates how children discover their surroundings through active play. The theory of Vygotsky holds value by demonstrating how children gain knowledge through social exchanges with others. Conclusion. The cognitive development theory of Piaget enables researchers to understand the developmental process of childhood thinking abilities, particularly in early childhood stages. Children learn the skills of symbol usage and problem solving and intellectual discovery by engaging in pretend play activities. Role-playing games played by children in my culture serve the essential purpose of future readiness. According to Piaget's 1952, children achieve knowledge construction through active play activities, regardless of its emphasis on social learning. Vygotsky's 1978 framework maintains practical value by helping us see children's mental progress as a gradual process. New insights enable parents, teachers, and community members to deliver meaningful assistance towards children's developmental progression. I want to express my gratitude for hearing out my presentation.